I never thought I'd catch my partner in a lie because he was so effortlessly convincing, sweet texts, little gifts, always knowing exactly what to say. But last Friday night, something snapped. We were at dinner, candlelight flickering, when a stranger walked straight up to our table, stared at him, and said, "You're not going to ghost me too, are you?" My stomach dropped. He didn't even flinch, just smiled at her like they were old friends. I demanded an explanation right there, and he laughed it off, saying she must have mistaken him for someone else. But the way she looked at him made my skin crawl. The next morning, I found a handwritten letter slipped under my door. No sender. Pages and pages detailing names, dates, even photos, evidence of him with other women, stories about trips he'd taken, promises he'd made. Every single detail was a lie. I confronted him, shaking, holding the letter in front of his face. He stared at me for a long time, then asked, "Are you sure you want to know the truth?" That's when I realized I'd never even seen his driver's license. Never met his family. Every answer he'd ever given me was vague, charming, just out of reach. He confessed, not just to cheating, but to faking everything: his name, his job, his past. Even the apartment he lived in belonged to someone else. I wasn't special, I was another target in a long, calculated game. He kept a spreadsheet of his relationships, as if we were clients, not people. He told me he'd mastered the art of becoming whoever someone needed, just to see if he could pull it off. I wanted to scream, to hit him, but all I could do was stare, haul it out, as he packed up his things and disappeared before my eyes. The real twist? Deep down, I realized I'd ignored every red flag because I was so desperate for someone to fill the emptiness I carried. I wasn't just betrayed, I was complicit, letting myself believe the fantasy because it felt better than being alone. Now I have to figure out who I am without him, and that terrifies me more than any lie he ever told.